Joseph, ABC Sewing. Today we're going to cover how to format your SWF Embroidery machine. Now this is going to apply to most machines that have the LCD panel. Okay. Today we're looking at the ET1501. This is a full-size single head machine. The compact machine, the ET1501C, the ET1501, and the EU1501. All three of the E series single heads. This will apply. Now, a couple things before you format the machines. You have to make sure that you don't have any memory issues of the machine. So if we format, it is a complete erase. We're erasing all of the designs, the actual program itself, the software or the version, and all of the data holding that information. So before you do a format, you got to do a couple things before. You want to make sure that you're able to extract a design and save onto a USB or a floppy. And you want to be able to, make sure that you can input and it will receive new information. If you see signs of memory issues on your machines, then I probably would troubleshoot a little more, call your SWF dealer, and troubleshoot your machine before you do the format. Because if it is not able to accept or send out any information, your machine is going to be dead because it can't accept the new version that we need to install. Okay, so a couple things right off the bat. To format your machine, we're going to power off, power back on. Only when you see the SWF logo sign is when you push and hold the start key. Okay, if you push it before, you're going to have to do it again. Right when you see the SWF logo, push and hold the start key. It takes me into the install screen. Okay, on the top box under install, the program, which is the version. Number 2, data, and then the upgrade. Okay. On the bottom section, it says backup. Okay. Before you do the format, unless you have a updated version, you always want to back up the original version and the data that was on your machine. Okay. So right now we're going to go under backup before we do the format. Okay. We're going to load our USB stick, any one of the USB ports. I'm going to back up my program, number 4. Where are you saving the backup to? Floppy drive or USB? We're going to be selecting number 2 for USB. You'll see the green progress bar go up. Now we are saving a copy into our USB stick. Okay. Then we're going to go to data. Save to USB. Okay. Now once we have that saved, I have a hard copy of the program and the data on the USB. We can go ahead and format. Okay, now keep in mind formatting will erase all of your designs and your software as well. Okay, we select format. We're going to hit 1 for go. And then it takes us to this DOS screen. It is saying verifying entire flash ROM. And then you see a progress bar, a percentage going up. Once that reaches 100, it has been completely erased. And it will tell you whether we need to power off or just turn off the machine after it reaches that 100 point. Okay. Now, very important. Most people think format. Do the format because it'll be a quick fix and so forth. But you always have to troubleshoot before you do the format. If you do not delete any of your designs in your memory, if it's overloaded, your system is probably glitched. Those are the cases where you want to do the format. And kind of kick it back into place. If you see a lot of signal issues, let's say it's working completely fine and all of a sudden it starts color changing, or the screen freezes, or it glitches out in certain cases, those are things to consider when that a format would normally fix. Okay, but before you do the format, like I said, you will lose everything, and you want to make sure that you go through those troubleshooting to make sure that your machine can accept the version. Okay, so right now if you look at the screen, it is at 100%. It's telling me format is completed, power off, and then on. So we're going to go ahead and shut off the machine. Wait about 5 seconds. Then we're going to power it back on. Okay, now since we did the format, before when the SWF logo comes out and we had to hold the start, since there's nothing in there, it should automatically take me to that screen. Okay, and then from here, this is a new screen. This is a version select screen. Okay, we have to tell the machine what kind of machine that it currently is. Okay, the same CPU, the same panel is used for many of the different types of machines, okay? So we want to make sure that we select the correct one. The version that we backed up is for the correct model number of this machine. So if I look at the version select screen, number one, it says BC version, one head, bridge, E-type. So this is telling me it's an E-series, bridge type, one head. This is a normal style. A bridge type means you do not have this arm, this head arm connecting the machine. The arm is going to be like this, suspending the head. Okay, so it is not that one. The second one, CD version. This is for multi-heads, 2, 4, or 6 head E-series machines. These are going to be the large tubular machines. Number 3, DB version, one head, compact E. This is a full size, so compact is going to be the smaller brother in the single head family. And then number 4, one head, normal E. This machine is a one head E-series, normal type. So we're going to go ahead and select that one, BD ver. So when you see that, the software, the program that we backed up should say BD version. If you're trying to load in a different type, that means that you probably selected the wrong version selection, or you have the wrong version for this initial machine. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and select one head normal. It'll boot up, SWF sign, and it'll automatically take me to the install screen. Okay. Since there's nothing in there, it's already prompting me to install the data file. We already backed it up, so it is saved in here. You always want to install the data file first. Okay, no matter what. After the format, always do the data file, number 2. Progress bar goes up. After that, it'll prompt me to do the program, which is the version, number 2. And after you do this, we're going to have to upgrade the machine. So we have to sync the panel, the new software in the panel, to the rest of the machine. So it's asking me machine upgrade. Do you need the machine version or the new machine version? We're going to hit 1 for yes. Now this one takes the most longest time out of the bunch. Once this finishes, it is set for this this machine. It synced the panel, the new version that we input, and it's going to sync it with the rest of the components on the machine. Okay. So after we do this one, very importantly, we have to set up the settings, the machine settings. Okay. There are many different types of SWF single heads. You have a 6 color, you have a 9 color, you have a 12 color, and you have a 15 color. You have different sewing fields of the machine. So after we do the upgrade, we have to make sure that we tell the machine, this machine is a 15 color, one head, this sewing field, and so forth. So this is going to be different on most cases depending on the machine that you currently have. Okay? So we're almost done with the progress bar here. Right after the progress bar finishes, we are going to go into the parameter settings. Okay, parameter settings, which is number 8, I believe. We'll wait for this to finish. Okay, so once the machine upgrades, it syncs with the rest of the machine. We're going to tell the machine that this is a 15 color machine. Okay, it's a one head, E-series. What type of sewing field, what type of solenoid, what kind of jump solenoid it is using, or motor, what type of trimming solenoid it's using, sewing field, and so forth. So right now the machine is booting up. This is my parameter setting screen. Okay, it says machine information. Okay, it defaulted to the standard setup, so it's up to us to program what head that it is. The first selection is head select. Okay, we have a little drop down menu. We can cycle through to see what type of machine that this is. This is only a one head, so we're going to go ahead and select one head. Okay, we're going to go down to number 2, needle select. It's defaulted at 9 color. I'm going to go ahead and input 15 because my machine is 15 needles. Okay, the trim system, majority of all machines are going to be a solenoid. This one currently is. A series, B series, C series, E series, single heads are all going to be a solenoid. Once you get into the bigger machines, then it might start changing to a motor. Okay, so solenoid is correct. Number 4, Y frame size setting, X frame size setting. This one you do not have to worry. Just leave it at 450 and 450 for any single head. Okay, once you get into the tubular machines, 2 heads, 4 heads, 6 heads, 8 heads, you do want to program what your sewing field is If you don't know what it is, it's going to be right there on your serial plate. So if you look at the specs plate, it shows you sewing field, your X and your Y. Just copy that right onto there. Okay. X space extension, that's always going to be no. Wheel type select, let's go ahead and go into there. You have 18 hole and 50 hole. Now what that is referring to is your thread break sensor wheel. Okay. The older machines all have 18, majority of them are 18 holes. How you determine which one yours is, we're going to go right back here. Right behind the thread break sensor, you see this little aluminum wheel. And on this aluminum wheel, you have little notches, little hole notches around the rim of this hole, of this wheel. Okay? So if you count those notches, if it is 18, which is more for the older machines, then it's an 18 hole, and make sure you select the 18 hole. If you select the wrong one, it will glitch out in some way, depending on your machine. But most of the newer machines, usually like a C series and up, possibly some B series as well, it will be an 18 hole. But if you're not sure, remove the back cover and just count those holes. If it's 18, select 18. If it's 50, select 50. The newer ones are 50, so I'm going to go ahead and go to 50. Okay. Sequin type, I do not have a sequin attachment right here, so I'm going to select no. X satin default and Y satin default. That means if I want to expand all of my satin settings for X, left and right, at a certain millimeter, or shrink it down, and same thing for my Y. Okay. Normally 0, that's what we have the digitizing for. You could digitize everything at that point, as you should. Okay. Once we have this all set, we're going to go to the top of the screen. We have settings and OK. We're going to go ahead and select OK. It's giving me an overview. One head, 15 colors, the sewing field, the year of the version, trim system solenoid, just an overview of what we did and what kind of version is on the machine. And then we're going to go ahead and select OK. Saving all those settings, booting up to the home screen. Okay, now we did the format, we completed the format, so it wiped out all of my designs. So you're not going to have the EMB call button, the settings button, or the ready button until you input a brand new design. So it has a clean slate, load in a brand new design, and then you should be good, and hopefully that fixes the glitch. Hope this video helps. If you have any other questions, if you have a different model number, and you're not sure which version or which program or year that your machine is, then just give us a call and then we'll be able to help you out and walk you through that. Thanks a lot.